A New Jersey mayor warned Tuesday that the troubling drone sightings over the state may be linked to missing radioactive material, although federal officials say the amount poses no serious threat either way. Belleville Mayor Michael Melham said the drones flying in a grid-like pattern over his Essex County township appear to be looking for something. What might they be looking for? Maybe that's radioactive material, Melham told Fox TV's Good Day New York. It was a shipment. It arrived at its destination. The container was damaged, and it was empty, Melham said. The U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission issued an alert earlier this week regarding a piece of medical equipment used for cancer scans that was lost in transit December 2 while being shipped from the NASA Cancer Center in Newfield in Gloucester County in southern New Jersey. The device, an Eckert Ziegler model HEGL 0132, was to be properly discarded, but its shipping container arrived at its destination damaged and empty, the agency said. The item, known as a pin source, contains a tiny amount of the radioactive chemical germanium-68, which is used in PET scanners to calibrate accuracy. The radiation source is deemed less than a Category 3 on the International Atomic Energy Agency's scale, which means it is very unlikely to cause permanent injury to individuals or contain a very small amount of radioactive material that would not cause any permanent injury. News of the missing equipment caused alarm on social media, with some netizens speculating that the enigmatic drones patrolling New Jersey's skies are frantically scouring the area for the radioactive waste. The unfounded theory was also propagated by John Ferguson, CEO of a remote aircraft system company in Kansas, who claimed in a video viewed nearly 3 million times on X that the drones are trying to smell a gas leak, radioactive material or something else. The only reason why you would ever fly an unmanned aircraft at night is if you're looking for something, Ferguson said in the clip, noting he doesn't believe the drones are a threat to the public. The idea gained further traction when podcast king Joe Rogan said Ferguson's clip left him very concerned about the drone situation. Tri-state residents and lawmakers have been fuming over the lack of explanation from the federal government over the alarming drone sightings, which have been reported for a month now. The FBI said in a joint statement with other federal security agencies late Monday that more than 5,000 tips have been reported in just the past few weeks about alleged drone sightings. The thousands of tips have led to roughly 100 leads prompting further investigation, the group said. But, having closely examined the technical data and tips from concerned citizens, we assessed that the sightings to date include a combination of lawful commercial drones, hobbyist drones, and law enforcement drones, as well as manned fixed-wing aircraft, helicopters, and stars mistakenly reported as drones, the joint statement said. That said, we recognize the concern among many communities. We continue to support state and local authorities with advanced detection technology and support of law enforcement. The Biden administration has repeatedly downplayed the situation. White House National Security Council spokesman John Kirby has said the drones are not a public safety concern and that many of the reported sightings are actually manned aircraft.